From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Today, November 20th, it is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Is that who we are?
That's who we are.
That's who we are.
Each and every day.
Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good morning.
And every once in a while, I just kind of fumble, and that was my fumble for today.
That's all you get, right?
That was the first one anyway. Yeah, that's all I get. Anyway, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm doing really well.
All right. And you know, last week.
Yes.
During the, what was it? We had a couple of days. It got down into the 20s.
Oh,
overnight.
man, it was freezing.
Yeah.
We saw a little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet.
Yeah.
Everybody rushed to the grocery store.
Yes, they did.
What's that about? Why do we do that?
Yeah, and
as a large group of people, why do we do that?
Why do we do that? Everybody goes after milk and bread.
And why do we need those things?
And isn't there an obesity problem? Wayne County. All right, go Wayne, go. We'll talk about that.
So we need celery and carrots.
Yes, we need celery and carrots.
That's right.
Rush to the grocery store and get your celery and carrots the
That's
next time
right.
it snows, which is really odd. We don't get snow here in Wayne County.
Not often.
Not often. We have had it, but more often than not, we get ice, and that's that can be very dangerous.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm not making light of it.
No,
it's just
not at all.
interesting how we react. Okay.
And the people in other states that really get a lot of snow,
Yeah.
foot after
Oh,
foot of
yeah.
snow, they
Yeah.
think we have lost it.
Well, all you have to do is is just look at what we do get. We get ice, and no matter
But that
how
is very dangerous.
It is.
Or
Ice
can
is very
be.
dangerous, and no matter how long you have been driving in snow and how good you think you are, most people have trouble driving on ice.
Yeah.
Always. All right.
So have you got birthdays for us today?
Hey, you know, I've got birthdays for us today.
What would you tell us?
Where have I heard that before?
You heard it yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Birthdays for today. Josh Turner, country star, he debuted his CD was Long Black Train. That's a great old song, but he did it back in '03. Josh Turner is 35 today. I have never seen the show Community, and it's been on for quite a while.
It has,
I understand. Well, it so happens I accidentally ran across it the other day, and I laughed like...
Did you?
It was funny.
I may have flipped
funny
through it
show.
a few times.
The guy's name is Joel McHale, and he's on there, and he's one of the stars. He's 41 years today. Very funny guy.
Huh.
Their delivery is just so rapid fire, one after another. It's just hilarious. Well, I like it, you know.
What time does it come on? 7 p.m.?
I have no idea.
Just kidding.
If it had to be before 7 p.m.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, he is Joel McHale is 41 today. Dierks Bentley is a country star known for his many hit singles, including "What Was I Thinking" and "Feel the Fire."
The 4. Feel the 4.
Well, "Feel the Fire." He doesn't say it like. Anyways, he's 37 today. Joe Walsh of the Eagles, the guitarist extraordinaire. Joe Walsh of the Eagles and the James Gang and Barnstormer. Anyway, he's 65 years today. 65. The lovely and talented Bo Derek is still a 10. She's 56 today. The lovely and talented Veronica Hamill is also a 10. She's 69 years today. Birthday today for Dan Bird. Dan's 27. Became known for appearing alongside Hilary Duff in the Cinderella story.
He's really old, isn't he?
He's 27, the old rascal is. Dickie Smothers, half of the Smothers Brothers team. Yeah, he is the younger of the two. Tommy is the older. Dick was always the straight-laced guy. You know, he was very serious about everything.
Oh, yes.
And Tommy was a little off the wall. But Mama always liked Dickie best, according to Tommy. But he is 73 years today. Those are the birthdays we have for today, the 20th of November.
There you go. Well, this morning, Wayne,
Yes.
at the Services on Aging, at Wayne County Services on Aging, 2001 East Ash Street, they have a program for people that think they could possibly be diabetic.
Oh.
So if you think you are borderline diabetic or you just have suspicions, this morning at 10:30, for about an hour at no cost, they are having a program for you to ask questions. They'll give you basic information. Has your doctor told you that your sugar is too high or you're borderline diabetic? If so, you may want to attend this program. Of course, it's at the Peggy Seegers Senior Center.
Right.
It's like a pre-diabetic program.
This is so important because there's so many people who are diabetic.
That's right.
And there's just as many who do not know they are.
That's what I hear.
That's what they say.
Well, this month, November, is Diabetic Awareness Month.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the program is taking place this month. Let's see. Starts at 10:30. It's free. It don't cost you a thing. For more information, you can call Aaron at 705-1785. So 705-1785.
This is open to the public then.
It's open to the public.
Anybody can go.
Anybody.
You don't have to be a senior. Anybody can go to
That's
this
exactly
thing.
right.
This is so important.
For it's because this month is Diabetic Awareness Month, and it's a one-time program here at the Peggy Seegers Senior Center on Ash Street.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say.
No, it's not.
Okay, here's our trivia question for today.
All right.
You ready for this
I'm ready.
one? Everyone knows the actor, the movie star actor Johnny Depp.
Yes, we do.
Very talented. Edward Scissorhands and so many others he's done.
Sweeney Todd, the movie.
Yeah, he did the pirate thing. The
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Just that little old movie.
Yeah, just a little old movie. Anyway, Johnny Depp is normal. I mean, he's normal.
He is?
Yes, he has likes and dislikes. He has fears, as many people do. In fact, he has a couple of phobias. He has a phobia of spiders.
Okay.
And a phobia of these people. He's scared of, or has I wouldn't say scared. He has a phobia of spiders and
Aliens, clowns, it could be all kinds of things.
it could be about anything.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Well, we might want to do that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll see.
we'll see. Think about it. Johnny Depp, very popular.
The Arts Council of Wayne County is having a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving party.
Oh boy.
Isn't that fun?
Oh,
They've
that's
done
neat.
this year after year. It's going to be taking place on Saturday, November the 23rd from 10 until 12 in the morning at the Arts Council. Let's see, it's for ages 5 to 12. Make a fun Thanksgiving-themed craft while watching a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And enjoy the same kind of snacks that they used in the movie. Cost is $10 per child. Don't forget, ages 5 to 12 at the Arts Council of Wayne County, Saturday, November 23rd.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go ahead to our interviews, I do believe.
Time
It's
for
that
that,
time
huh?
already.
All right.
It sure is, so stay tuned.
Our guest today is Kevin Johnson, the director of the Wayne County Cooperative Extension Service. Hey!
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good. Good to see you.
I'm glad you're here. There's a lot going on.
Always.
Always a lot going on.
A lot of exciting things.
A lot of exciting things. You guys are so busy. First of all, I want to get a quick synopsis, and of course we didn't talk about this before we went before the camera started, but I want to ask you real quick about how we're doing with the crops, and of course we may want to talk to Tyler about this.
Yeah.
But
Tyler gives me updates, so I can kind of give you a little bit of.
So what's the overall situation with the crops in Wayne County? What kind of shape are we in?
Well, wasn't the greatest year with crops. We had a good corn crop.
Had a lot of rain.
A lot of rain early in the summer, and of course that hindered us when we were getting out the wheat crop.
Yeah.
And then they were late planting a lot of the soybeans, so early soybeans look really good right now, but the later planted soybeans don't feel as good about them. They're small. It's not gonna be the greatest soybean harvest.
Right.
But, and then of course our grain sorghum. That's a newer crop that's out there.
I wanted to ask you about that too.
It's some of it was good too, but it had the same problem as the soybeans.
Really?
We planted some of it a little too late. but we were forced because of the rainfall, and it's just the yields aren't there like we would like them to be.
Right. Well, the grain sorghum, as you mentioned, is a new crop for us here in Wayne County, but we're looking at great things for grain sorghum down the road, aren't we?
Well, we hope so. We hope that it kind of complements our corn crop, and ultimately corn and grain sorghum are used by our livestock industry as a feed. You know, and the more feed we can grow right here in Wayne County and in eastern North Carolina, the better off we are for feeding our livestock, because then we're not bringing it in from the Midwest. Of course, then you've got all the transportation costs, and of course, ultimately, that drives up your cost of production.
Exactly. So that'll be a big thing for us in the future.
For the future.
But and we're looking for great things from those who are growing grain sorghum, which, by the way, is, as you mentioned, for the livestock and not for consumption.
No, not for consumption at all. It's for livestock.
All right. But now, what about how are we doing on cotton? Has the cotton fallen off a little bit?
Well, yeah, definitely it's fallen off, and a lot of that's because the world price of cotton has gone down, and so it's not as attractive for our local growers to grow it. But they are harvesting the cotton. People are probably noticing that as they ride around the county, and it's once again a lot of early rainfall. We had a very cool summer.
Yeah.
Cotton loves heat.
Yeah.
You know, it's always been synonymously known for deep south cotton.
Right.
And of course that's because it likes heat. And we didn't have it this year. So that hurt our production, and you know, as far as forming bolls on the plant. And so
did the rain have an effect on cotton?
It does. It does. We had probably too much. And when you have a lot of rainfall, a lot of cloudy days, that once again keeps your temperatures down.
Right.
So temperature is probably the main factor there with our cotton crop not being good. And of course, a lot of rainfall creates other problems, poor root systems. And anyway, our cotton crop is average at best. It's just not a good. It's not a great cotton crop this year.
So if a farmer was to come to you and say, Kevin, you know, I've grown this and I've grown that and I've grown this, and I want to try something new, what's going to be the next good crop here for Wayne County if you could just pick one or two?
Well, I don't know that we're going to have any new crops, but you know, right now looking at world prices, you know, I still think that soybeans is not bad. It's fairly attractive. We can grow soybeans fairly well here in Wayne County.
Right.
Corn, we're always going to grow corn. You know, it's needed for our livestock industry. It complements our farmers well. It fits well into their management systems. So I don't know that we'll have anything new. I can tell you there will be less cotton just because of the world price. There's a lot of cotton in the supply chain. So I just don't see our cotton crop having short term a good future in Wayne County.
Okay, and there's a lot I want to talk about, but right now we're going to have to move along here.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about the soybeans and the situation with the kudzu bug.
Yeah, yeah.
At a later date. But right now, I want to ask you about the Ag Center. Now, we're trying to build a new Ag Center here in Wayne County. The commissioners are behind this and supporting it.
Yes.
Where do we stand on that?
Well, I'll be honest, we've been working on this for several years.
Yeah.
You know, and I do think we are in dire need of an Ag Center. You know,
why? All right, why?
Why are we in a dire need?
Why do we need one?
Okay, we're in the center of a geographic area of North Carolina that is very large agriculture, big agriculture.
I believe Wayne County is what, 4th or 5th in the nation?
We're you know, if you look at Farm Futures magazine, we're ranked the 5th best place to farm in America.
Boom. How about that?
Number 5. You know, so if you look at just economics, we're, depending on the year, we're either the 3rd or 4th largest agriculture county in North Carolina. And we're in the top 50 in America out of all counties. So we are in a geographic hub of big agriculture.
Now, how long have we been in this in the Wayne Center now?
The current Wayne Center was completed in 1959.
And it's done a great job.
It has done a great job. And the meeting, the Wayne Center itself, the meeting room, is still a very good venue for meetings. But the office space is very old. Most of the offices have one receptacle.
Right.
They were not, you know, with our technology and computers, you need all these different wires and fiber optics and stuff. You know, we make shift to make it work over there.
Yeah.
Of course, it's split level. So a lot of offices are in the basement and they're small. We've got people spread out all over the place. So
the thing is, it was fine for 1959.
It was really good for that time.
And they weren't looking ahead at computer usage at that time.
No, they weren't. And you know, agriculture's actually grown. You know, that's one of the good things in our economy. Agriculture's grown. There's been more need for agents, for people working in this area, and we've just kind of outgrown the space.
Yeah.
And that goes for cooperative extension, it goes for soil and water, and it goes for the Farm Service Agency. So
we're looking for a building that not only expresses the needs of the 21st century in 2014, but we're looking for something that's going to carry us into the next 5 or 6 decades.
Yeah, exactly. We want something that will meet the needs for many years in the future.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other components that we can look at, as far as we got Cherry Farm, you know, and that's a very large, very influential research farm located right here in Wayne County.
I know, and people don't understand or even know what it is.
They really don't. You know, it's 2,200 acres of land that's being used for research by NC State and North Carolina A&T State University. They have a very unique farm there called CEFS, or Center for Environmental Farming Systems. And you know, they're looking at a lot of small farm production. They're looking at organic production. They're looking at stuff that is, you know, very beneficial. There's a large talk about local foods. People are very excited about eating local foods, you know, and you know, I'd like to know that my food was grown locally and didn't come from, you know, somewhere in South America or from Asia.
Which it is. A lot of it is being imported from other continents.
Other continents, exactly. And when you do that, when you import food from other continents, you know, we don't know exactly how safe the food is. You know, what was put on it. You know, how was it harvested? How was it handled? So there's a lot of interest now in local foods because you know, it's grown locally. We're supporting our local economy, and we feel safe about that food. Yeah. So you know, CEFS brings that component. And this new Ag Center would include Cherry Farm. It would include CEFS, the Center for Environmental Farming Systems, Cooperative Extension, Farm Service, and Soil and Water. So it would bring all these large ag components together under one roof. And it would be an area where our ag community, our farmers, that could get the services that they need. It could be an education center, you know, for our youth, because we've got to keep youth in agriculture.
That's
you know,
a fact.
That's the future.
Yeah, that's right.
So
exactly
there's so many good things that can happen.
Yeah, it is. And you know, I've been out to CEFS many times. I remember when Eddie Pitzer was the director of that organization out there. CEFS, we should be very proud of it. I wish more people knew what it was. CEFS affects farming around the world. It's so influential, and research done here in Goldsboro and in Wayne County is the results of that research is felt around the world, literally.
It is.
I mean, they're farming in other countries now because of research that was discovered and found and promoted here in Wayne County.
They have field days where you'll look at, there'll be a huge international community come in to look at the research. You have folks from all over the nation, researchers, coming here to actually perform research. So this isn't just a local thing. We're talking about a broad, expanding, reaching out, and it just shows the importance of what agriculture and what we're doing here in Wayne County. It's really exciting.
It is exciting. So many things going on with your department and your agency. That there's just a lot going on right now. You have, number one, you have an amazing staff. They really do a great job.
They are great. They make me look good.
Well, you know? And I know how hard that is.
Hey, you can't make me look so good, you know.
but you know, you're right about everything you said about the Ag Center. We do need that new Ag Center because agriculture has grown so much in the past 50 years. I mean, you think about 1959, That was over 50 years ago.
It was over
60 years ago now.
Yeah, it has changed. It has changed so much too, and we, you know, farming is so much different now. You know, we're using all this technology. We've got our equipment actually being driven by GPS equipment. Right. You know, corn yields have gone up, you know, 8, 10, 15,000%.
Yeah.
You know, we've gone from 8 bushels an acre to 150 bushels an acre.
Wow.
And, you know, and all this is needed because the population is growing.
That's right.
There's less farmland.
That's right.
So, you know, we have to be, we have to use technology. We have to use our research, our education, so that we can maintain the food supply of the future.
That's exactly right. All right, we're almost out of time, but real quick, I wanted to ask you about the Farm City Banquet. What is Farm City Banquet?
What is Farm City Banquet? We've been doing it for many years.
Farm City Week.
Farm City Week was actually something that was generated, or not generated, but, you know, established back in the 50s. And it was established so that we could celebrate agriculture, basically. And it's celebrated all over America. Wayne County has been on board for years and years. Yeah. And we have, how we handle it is we do a Farm City Week banquet. And we always do it the Monday before Thanksgiving. So this year it'll be on Monday the 25th of November. And it's a time to bring in the ag community, bring in our partners, bring in just numerous people from all over the county and in city. You know, that's why it's Farm City, because we're celebrating our partnership. And this year, Mr. Jimmy Dixon is going to be our speaker, and Mr. Jimmy Dixon, he's a very influential man in the North Carolina House, and he's also the chairman of the Ag Committee, that, you know, for the whole state. Right. So, and he's one of our representatives. So, we're excited to have him come. He's going to talk about agriculture and the importance and the influence it has. So
he's also a farmer.
He is also a farmer. He is, you know, and we don't have a lot of legislators that are farmers, and so we do have the benefit of having him. He understands both sides. You know, we got to have the agriculture side. We also got to have our urban. We got to have our development, our industry. He understands that, and they can work well together.
Right, and that's coming up, I believe, on the 25th.
25th. Right. That's right. So that'll be at the Wayne Center, and so hopefully we'll have a really good, you know, meeting, a good event this year. We're excited about it.
It's always a full house. So
always
if you're going to go, get your tickets early.
Yeah, if you know, it's always a big event.
It is.
It is.
We are, I'm sad to say, out of time.
Oh, I know.
Oh, gee. Well, I like your green shirt.
Notice the North Carolina State right here. We're excited. One quick thing I will say, our athletics has not been exactly where we would want them to be, but I'm still going to root for them.
There you go. All right, Kevin Johnson, Director of the Cooperative Extension Service, Wayne County. And, sir, I appreciate you coming in. It's always great to see you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television, in the heart of Goldsboro, in the heart of Wayne County.
Joining me today is Kate Daniels and Charity Johnson. They are from Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. Let's find out what's happening in your community. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you have a big announcement to make about Miss Charity, don't you?
We do. It's slightly delayed because Charity has joined our team with the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce here recently, but now we're pleased to make it formal on WGTV. Charity Johnson is a familiar face in this community. She was with the Partnership for Children for right at 6 years and has just joined the Chamber team as the Member Services Coordinator.
Thank you.
Well, welcome. We're glad to have you on board at the Chamber and glad to have you active in another way in the community. And you were also the Safe Kids Coordinator with the Partnership.
That's right.
So
you might have seen me install some car seats.
That's exactly right here on WGTV.
That's right. That's right.
Well, welcome, and I know you'll do a fantastic job.
She's doing great. And Charity works with our new members when they come on board, be it ribbon cuttings, grand openings, really holding the hands of these business owners that are so busy, either starting a business or focusing on their customers, inventory, all of that, that Charity is this tremendous support system to these business owners.
That is so needed.
Absolutely. Yeah. And she wears many, many other hats. Some I'll forget some, but tremendous support for events. You know, Laura Landers handles the marketing and events, but there's this other support team in the office where it takes all of us, you know, orchestrating these over 100 events and programs a year. So Charity really got thrown in. She landed on both of her feet and her head up and plowed forward. So we're having a large time and working really, really hard, and so pleased to have her on our team.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, tell us about the Christmas parade. Everybody is excited and always looks forward to that memory downtown Goldsboro.
Yes.
So how does the Chamber play a part in that this year?
Well, the Chamber has a new role this year. For years, the Goldsboro JCs, you know, you see the banner that says Goldsboro JC's Christmas Parade. That means that there was a group of volunteers that put on the Christmas parade. They orchestrated the lineup, the entries, all of that to see it through, and did a wonderful job.
For years and years.
And we have to say years because I've tried to get my hands on when it started, when they took over, and I can't get it. So if there's somebody out there that knows, call the Chamber, because
that'd be great.
that's important information to know, because they worked for years, you know, different groups of people. But unfortunately, they dissolved this past year. So Christmas parade, what does that mean for the Christmas parade? And the Chamber of Commerce's Young Professional Group, the YPs, stepped up and said, we will take that on. We will take this project on. And Scott McCullen, who is the owner of Jersey Mike's, is spearheading this group with the YPs. The chairman, who's been on here many times with Tommy King, is Stuart Bryan. And there is a great group of young professionals that is working to take in the applications, orchestrate all of this, get the lineup. They're working hand in hand with Laura Landers from the Chamber. And so nothing you want as a community see anything different in this year's Christmas parade. We're not changing anything. The only thing that's same time. First Saturday in December, 4 o'clock. So December 7th at 4 o'clock. Only thing that has changed is who will be behind the scenes doing the work.
And so where they go to get the application.
That's right, and it's through the Chamber. So people can go to our website, WayneCountyChamber.com, find the application there. It's very clear. You know, whatever your entry is, it's very clear if there's a fee attached to it, what it is. You can pay online, you can call the Chamber, stop by and see us, and we'll take care of you.
Excellent. Now tell us, if you will, one more time, when the Christmas parade is and the time. One more time to make sure everybody got it. Mark their calendars.
It's the first Saturday in December, and it's at 4 o'clock downtown.
And to be in the Christmas parade, we all must fill out that application, submit it, make sure that the young professionals have your detailed information so they'll know where to place you in the Christmas parade. And check the deadlines for that. It's all on their website.
Thank you.
So what is happening right after the Christmas parade?
So on the heels of the Christmas parade, Charity,
we're having our Diamond Dip, which is our annual fundraiser for the Chamber. So that's what we're doing. We're excited.
You know, this Diamond Dip concept is so great because we've wanted to do something different. For years we've done a reverse raffle, which they are fabulous, by the way. But we wanted to do something different, and we have partnered with Alan Sutton Jewelry. He is located on Wayne Memorial Drive. I'm getting in trouble because I go in and see him periodically, and then I go home and tell Jeremiah. But Alan has been an incredible partner, and he has stepped up and said, let's do this great fundraiser for the Chamber. We are only selling 150 tickets. They're $100 a ticket, which admits 2 people. It would be December 12th, 12/12, easy to remember. But somebody will walk away with a 1-carat diamond, retail value of $10,000.
Wow!
I know.
Who wouldn't want to walk away with that?
And your odds are 1 in 100, 1 in 150.
Right.
Every ticket holder will walk away with a cubic zirconium. I have talked to several people that are going to take 1 cubic zirconium, another one, and set it as earrings. As you know, I mean, you know, it's nice costume jewelry. But I have put my eyes on those CZs.
They're pretty.
They're gorgeous. So you'll walk away with that. You do not have to be present to win.
Oh, that's nice.
December's a tough month. We want people to come. If people can come into the store, they can get up to $100 off that night of any purchase.
So it's actually taking place at Alan Sutton Jewelry. Okay.
So you can go in that night and get an add-on to this great, you know, opportunity. You're supporting the Chamber, You can get some last-minute Christmas shopping done.
Of course.
So it's going to be a great event. So it's 12/12. I was saying it was 12 days before Christmas, but I keep being corrected. It's really 13, but
right.
you need to have it done before Christmas Eve. So you can remember 12/12, 12 days
12
before
days.
Christmas, sort of.
Do we know what time?
Yes, 5:30 to 7.
5:30 to 7 on 12/12.
12/12. And think about it from like the business after hours standpoint. That's our time frame. People get off work. You do not have to be present to win, but we want you
Come on
there.
out. Yeah.
But there's
More
only
information on the website?
yes, and call the chamber. But there's only 150 tickets, so call us.
Yeah.
Call you
please.
quick.
Yeah,
You want to
please.
get that
Yes.
ticket?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, there's always things happening at I almost said the Paramount Theater there too.
Yeah, there are always things happening at the Paramount.
But at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And you all have an excellent website, by the way, that has
great?
everything spelled out.
Yes.
And it's very easy to maneuver, which is so important for us
Yeah,
in the
it
community
is.
or who are always looking
Right.
things that are happening.
right.
Well, thank you for being with us
Thank
today.
you.
Welcome on board
Thank
the
you. I'm
Chamber.
excited.
And everybody sign up for that Christmas parade. You can find details at the Chamber's website, which is,
WayneCountyChamber.com.
there you go, Wayne County Chamber. That's where things are happening.
We are back, aren't we?
We
Yes.
are back.
We are back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. And today is indeed Wednesday, middle of the week already. Oh boy.
I know. It sure is.
Yeah. And
The weeks are flying
The
by.
weeks are flying by. The last weekend, the weather was nice, and I think this weekend's going to be pretty nice as well.
I think so too.
Gonna have to kinda
And don't
wait and see.
forget, the symphony is coming up November
Oh, boy.
26th. They'll
I
be
love
playing
it.
Holiday Pops at the Paramount. I know the tickets are selling very, very quickly, so
Yeah.
if you want to be a part of this annual Holiday Pops concert where the North Carolina Symphony travels to Goldsboro, North Carolina and puts on a fantastic show right after Lights Up Downtown, call the Paramount and get your tickets now because they are selling quickly and they are expecting to be sold out
The North
by
Carolina,
that evening.
By that evening, the North Carolina Symphony, two things. Number
Yes.
one, they love coming to the Paramount
Yes,
Theater.
they do.
They love the Paramount because the acoustics are so great there.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, this certainly is a tradition that's been taking place for many years. As downtown lights up, people who come to visit downtown will then go grab a bite to eat, and then they'll go to the concert after that. It's a great evening.
That's right, and the concert starts at 8 o'clock. This year it's a little bit later to give you more time to finish up downtown and go visit maybe one of our local restaurants.
Maybe take a trolley ride.
Yes,
Oh,
horse-drawn trolley rides.
boy.
Begin that evening.
We did that last year, didn't we?
We did.
We
We
took
got
a
we got
trolley
on the
ride.
trolley and
Did,
talked
yeah.
to people, and maybe we can do it again this year.
I would like to do that.
We'll see.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, let's see. Today is the, did we do that? We did that already. Oh, the trivia question.
Yes.
That's what I want to talk about.
wanted
Trivia
to
question.
answer that question.
The question was, everyone is familiar, most people are familiar with a movie star, movie actor Johnny Depp. He's very accomplished. He's been around a long time. He has, as a lot of people have phobias of some kind, he has a couple of phobias. One is spiders. He has a fear of spiders. And the second would be a fear of these people. And the answer is Johnny Depp has a fear, and this is not uncommon. This is a rather common phobia.
Right.
A fear of clowns.
Johnny Depp does?
Johnny Depp does. And I think that's
Interesting.
probably something that started as he
child.
was a youngster. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My daughter had that when she was little.
Did she?
She's
It's-
over in Albert.
You know, it's not uncommon. I thought it was until I looked into it a little deeper. And it's a lot of people have the fear of
You're
clowns.
exactly right.
Yeah.
You're
Well, I mean,
right.
you think about it. You know, some of them are not all that friendly looking,
No.
except Soapy. Soapy's friendly.
Is he? Well, that's always good.
Yeah, that's always good.
Oh, I wanted to remind everybody
Yeah.
that you can buy a downtown ornament. An ornament that is made representing different downtown historic buildings. You may see these posters all around downtown. But the ornaments, this year's ornament is $15, and it is of the Wayne County Courthouse.
Ta-da!
It certainly is. That one's $15, and so that's the 2013 ornament. Then there's ornaments that we've had in years past. We've got the Wayne County Veterans Memorial. We've got the First Baptist Church downtown, City Hall, and the original fire department, the headquarters.
That's at the circle over
It
here.
is. It's at
All
the
right.
circle, and they
Okay.
represent a different year, starting back in '09, I believe. They're $10 each. They will be for sale at Lights Up Downtown. DGDC will have a booth set up, and they'll be for sale. And you can purchase them at their office throughout the holidays.
And this is not just some inexpensive piece of tin.
No,
These
they are gorgeous.
Well crafted, beautiful Christmas
Yes.
ornaments to hang on your tree. And some people actually collect these things.
I have every one of them.
Do you really?
I do.
They're beautiful.
I love them, and they look so beautiful on your tree, and they come in a very nice little pouch.
A little pouch.
So
yeah.
it's very pretty, and it's covered with like pretty felt, and it makes a nice gift.
It does make a nice gift.
And they're all from historic places.
And for only $15.
I know.
Or one of the older ones for 10.
That's right, and they're keepsakes. I mean,
They
they're
are.
things that you want to collect, you want to keep forever, and they're very nice. So if you're interested, you can go to dgdc.org and find out more, or you can give them a call at 735-4939. But they'll be on sale, Lights Up Downtown.
Okay.
How about
there you
that?
go. I love it. There you go. All right. Is that it for today?
I believe it might be.
It might be, unless you have something else we need to cover. We talked about the trolley rides, right?
We did, and just so you know, the trolley rides begin Tuesday, November the 26th at Lights Up Downtown.
Oh, okay.
But then they will be available through December the 27th from 6 until 8 p.m. each weekday. It's a free ride. It starts at the corner of Center and Mulberry.
Wait a minute. You said
Each
week?
Wednesday. Each Wednesday.
Oh, each Wednesday.
Each Wednesday.
Okay, each Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Okay.
From 6 until 8 p.m. downtown Goldsboro, the corner of Center and Mulberry.
All right, and that's a lot of fun.
It certainly is.
All right, so join us again. We'll be back tomorrow. Be right here. Join us at 7 a.m. or at some point throughout the day. We'll be back then at noon and then again at 5:30 as the show repeats. Until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.